I am frankly, won't you help to sing another song of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. I gotta do fast. All pirates, yes, they rabbi, sold I to the merchant ships. Was minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing another song of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. Got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing another song of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy. None of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. Got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing another song of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Let's do it one more time. Here, sir. Ready?
Hold on.
Let's then they sold out to the merchant ship. Oh, the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing another song of freedom? 'Cause all I ever redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing another song of freedom? 'Cause all I ever redemption songs, redemption songs. Quite enough.
First off, Chuck, I'd like to ask you how you feel about touring with Anthrax.
It's a great tour.
It's a great tour.
It shows that as far as groups go, we go as far as we can go in rap, and Anthrax go as far as we can go in metal, making sure that something different happens.
Okay, so how you feel it's going to affect the public, you know, just in general, you know, people, your listeners, think it'll increase it at all?
I know that there's a particular type of audience that likes this collaboration because I've seen them throughout our 35-cent tour. So how it's going to affect everybody else, you know, if they look upon it and see that it's something that's different and they want to get involved, fine. If not, it's something they missed and they lost out.
Okay. So you think you might ever tour with another rock group, or?
I don't know. It seems less likely because I think Anthrax is one of those groups that come as far as they go.
So you ever?
But then you have other alternative groups, such like Primus, and earlier in the year we toured with Sisters of Mercy. So I can't say who I'm not going to tour with, but as far as metal, thrash, and speed metal, Anthrax has a respect for rap, and that's what makes this thing possible. And likewise, with our respect to Anthrax.
So, have you ever gotten a negative crowd reaction? Never?
No, never.
How about having an Anthrax crowd and somebody not liking Public Enemy, you know, like some kind of racial deal or something? Never anything like that? That's good.
Nah, better not even try it.
You better not, huh? Okay.
You know, if they don't like us, they usually. While everybody's moving in the crowd, so you might see one or two in the audience and standing still trying to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
They look kind of stupid with everybody else jumping around.
Yeah, I hear you, man. So, how about your lyrics? You guys kick some pretty strong political black lyrics. How do you think that's affecting your white listeners?
I think they're hearing something for the first time from a different perspective that they can rely on a little bit more than what they used to. Especially when it comes to outside, how we really don't get what we need in this society: information, education, economic freedom, economic information. They gotta kind of understand where we're coming from a little bit more through rap music. So that's where they're picking up on.
So, do you see rap as a tool for us to speak out, being black people?
Yeah, because it's definitely a tool when you don't own TV and radio stations.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I have to ask you about gangster rap, like let's say NWA. Do you feel like they have a negative message?
I think they look at negativity in the community and they tell those stories. But if you don't build on that, negative rap is always limited because not everything in the world is negative. Without trying to explain the positive side. So they have they got a long way to go to make that particular thing grow. Before they end up talking about the same old things over and over again, which can hurt a rap artist. Ice Cube has gone to another level. I think it's about that time for NWA to go to that next level too.
Yeah.
So they're going to talk about the same thing on the next album.
So, would you say that they try to identify rather than bring down black people? They're trying to identify with a certain, like the gang members, and trying to just like identify with them and some kind of deal
they
there.
want to identify with them because they think it's hard. They want to sell to those people in the gang or those that think it's the way to go. But I mean, I only can speak for myself. I know one thing is explaining the problem, the other thing is explaining the solution.
Yeah.
One thing is looking at everything in society that can be kind of messed up. Coming up with as many songs as you can, as many rhymes, as many words. And we make music, we're musicians, so our whole purpose is to build and broaden our areas.
So how do you feel about NWA? What do you think
I
about
like them musically. Lyrically, I thought they lost a little bit when Ice Cube left.
I agree.
I thought they lost a point of view that was clever and hard. But which means they got a way to build up. I think they can do it. They're one of my favorite groups. Musically, and the way the music sounds and the rhymes go. What they're saying, I understand. I come from New York. I've been in LA and all that. I know that they have nowhere else to go but up.
Yeah.
But once you go up, you can't come back down.
Okay. So you feel like they might be bringing themselves down by staying with saying the same stuff over and over again,
Pretty much so. I mean, this is music, and somebody's going to say, well, I heard that from you before, and then they'll go and pick the one they heard before. But Dre always does something different with the music. It makes it exciting. I just think now it's time for the rhymes to come up, build on that. I thought, like one side is bitches, the other side is gangster. I thought they could have even talked about things like getting money for something economic. There's always something that you could tie in to genocide. And that's what I think Ice Cube did when he did NWA. So enough of the NWA talk.
Yeah, enough of that.
My whole thing is like, it's harder to be positive in a hardcore group than it is to be a negative in a hardcore group.
Okay, let's talk about Public Enemy's music. I want to know who produces your music.
Bomb Squad.
Bomb Squad. And who is that?
Hank Shockley, Gary G. Wiz, Carl Ryder, Keith Shockley, JBL, and various people that we want to put in on our
Okay, so does Terminator X, he works with that?
He comes in there and pitches every once in a while, puts the scratches down the pumpkin. Sometimes he works on other groups, some of the other groups too. Yeah, part of the Bomb Squad.
Okay, a friend of mine told me to ask you why you put so many loud noises like the sirens.
Well, my voice is deep and big enough to talk over. You got a weak voice, so they're going to
Can't do it. Okay. Tell me something about Provision Records.
Terminator X is artists on that, along with some of the other artists that got their first shot. And it's a small production deal I got with CBS. I find some groups that I like, I put them down.
So it's your label? Okay, what other groups do you have with Provision?
Terminator X, and right now I'm looking very carefully. I don't know if it'll be all rap. Total look at the style is probably quasi R&B group out of Dayton, Ohio. I like to call it RBB&D, like R&B like a BBD style.
Oh, okay.
Something slamming. And Bonnie and Clyde, they get on Terminator X album. They might be on that too. So people like to say, well, damn, what do you see on your label? Definitely not groups that I already would have, like a Public Enemy. It'd be somebody that does something that I can't do.
So you're looking for something that's totally different than it. That's smart.
Not looking for no native tongue, nothing that I've seen before. It got to be slamming. So I've been around the country 20 times. I'm always looking for this.
Okay, what else are you working on? What are the projects besides music? Maybe acting, anything?
Not acting. There's only one movie I want to do over. It will remain nameless because what's the sense of talking about it? There's nowhere near the board. And as far as other things I'm doing, I got production, lecture circuit, speaking at a lot of colleges from January to April. We'll probably tour all the way to the first week of '92, and do other things for 5 months, including production. One thing I'm interested in doing is Run DMC's next album, The Bomb Squad.
All right.
So probably Young Black Teenager's second album, Son of Berserk projects, along with Bonnie and Clyde or whoever else is down.
Okay. I heard something about a St. Ives lawsuit.
Yeah, I heard they're located here in Oregon.
What's that?
I heard they're located here in Oregon.
Yeah.
I'm suing them.
What exactly happened with that?
My voice was used during one of their commercials.
Really? That ain't cool. That's not cool. So
I don't like more liquor as it is, and I already had an album cut on the album. I already had a campaign against it, and whoa, they used my name, my voice on one of their commercials.
So what's the name of that cut you got on the new album about? It's about malt liquor and
1 million bottle bags.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What's Professor Griff doing? Is he doing anything with Public Enemy?
Got his own solo career. People look at that as being a big blown up incident. It really wasn't that big an incident. It's just that he wanted to do his thing and we got ours.
Got to do what you got to do, yeah.
There's only one leader on this boat, and everybody got to listen to what I say. He's cool with me. If I was to bring him in, everybody else would be like, yo, what's up? So he's got his own career. He does some songwriting that we work together, but as far as Public Enemy, he's out. He got his own thing.
Okay, so I'd like to get you to say something for maybe our gang members who are out there listening. What would tell them something?
It's silly to be in the gang. A lot of people, especially if you're up here in Portland with so many black people or whatever, and you look at TV and the movies and then you want to be a gang member.
Exactly.
That's silly. When I come to the East Coast, New York, we don't have no gangs, but it's plain and simple fact is that people realize it's that much deeper than you killing yourself. Murders in the East Coast are usually a one-on-one thing, not us against them. And I go to LA and tell them all the time. That's silly. So watching somebody from Oregon or Seattle look at TV or go to the movies or have a cousin that comes up from LA and have them influenced because they're bored. Take people from Oregon and put them in the middle of Brooklyn and come back and realize that it's not about that and they're really happy with what they got.
So in other words, stop all that fronting because all that gang stuff is bullshit.
And
Just
you know,
check
it don't
me.
make you hard because many brothers out there kicking their hard, but they're like